Hi, good evening everybody. Welcome to week 1 review. Some exciting tips to share with you this evening. So we're just waiting for the first ones to come on as the stream goes live. If it's the first time you've ever been on here, there's a button on either side you can actually click to just subscribe so you automatically get the updates when they come out. So we're just waiting for the first ones to come on and then off we'll go. It takes a little bit of a delay. It's great to see that the night's getting a little bit lighter. We've got the first ones on there, so that's great. We'll just flick round. I'll show you the figures. Nicky Mitaga is the first one, Jeremy second, just getting connected, Sheila, absolutely flying in the business, Maria, just round the corner. Right, some tips. I put a tip down through the week and a lot of people didn't get it because they didn't see by the likes, etc. So hopefully that's been bumped to the top. I can actually show you that straight away. No, it's not. That's a Facebook Live. Somebody's bumped that. Alright, we'll just go with the way it is. So next Sunday we've got a workshop in Newcastle, a sponsoring workshop. This is carrying on from the last one. But if you went to the last one, there were some things I missed out, some important points, so we'll be go over that and some extra training as well. So it'll be great if you can pop along to that event, and we'll be doing some interactive training as well. And it looks as though this bit's being bumped right away. So we'll just go through the figures anyway. So first of all, it's going to be the top sponsors, and we're sitting top at the minute. Just to say that we cannot win our own trophy. So if we happen to win it, it'll be whoever will be second actually gets the trophy. So at the minute we're top. Deborah Pusey's second, Monica's third, Kelly Nash is equal third, Mickey Kaywood, Nicky Mitaggart, and the list goes on. But above here is actually the link to actually the whole list of sponsors. So if you look on there, you'll actually see if you've just sponsored your first team member. So if you've got a team member on that list that's done it, make sure you point out their name, because if they're in a job, they won't get recognition like what we give people for doing well. So well done on that. Also make sure you like this comment that's high in the comments, so we know where you're from or which part of the country you're from as well a little bit later. And if you've got a team member, as Jeremy's just doing there, whack the screen, give it some likes, hearts, some wows or whatever you actually want to do. So that's the top sponsors first week of the period. And then we've got the top retailers coming up. K Hall's done 2,057 points, DeVito 1590, Sat Sadu, Margrave, and the list goes on again. Again, above there is a full list in detail. So if you're just off that list, have a look on there and look for your name, especially when you've got your new team members doing it as well. It's important you actually spot them. Now also, somebody recommended something that I've never heard of as a motivational CD for how to get and stay motivated with 100 different motivational quotes. Now you can get that from Amazon on Audible. And there's different options there where you can actually sign up, get three months free trial on that. But in the comments, Mark Morley spotted something that I've never heard of. You can actually get a lot of it for free on something called SoundCloud. So it's worth downloading this stuff. Have a look at the comments there, because working between the 6 inches between your ears makes a massive difference in this business. So download it from there, have a listen to it, leave your comments on there when you've had a listen to it, any tips you want to share from that once you've actually gone through it. So that's great. Top PSGs, we're top on that as well. So obviously we won't win again, it's whoever's second. Chris Smith is second, just behind us. Alison Ford, Nicky Kaywood, Kev Ryder and Becky Spink. Hall, Salmon, and the list goes on. So that's the top PSGs. Jennifer Sinnet's webinar was a while back, somebody's bumped that up. Also getting people off the new start, Tracy Mackay. And this is a bit that I tried to bump before I start, but it's not actually happened. So this is a massive tip, and this is the one you've got to like and go when we're finished, get in there, comment, tag your team in there that actually have a look at the comments on this. What's the best post to actually do to get your warm market to actually join the business? And it's a great tip here, and there's a great story in here already. So I'll just go through the messages because it's hidden in the messages. So I'll put a one up there. This is just a post on your normal timeline. Just curious, does any of my Facebook friends know of anybody who will be interested in earning extra income, posting exciting products on Facebook? Facebook message me for details. All you've actually got to do is put that on your Facebook timeline, new people, and then watch the people who are going to be curious to find out what you're up to. Obviously they'll message you. That gives you a chance then to send our opportunity DVD, some copies of checks that actually prove it works. And this is how the power of this, and unfortunately it's disappeared into the comments, but I'll just go down there. Tracy McCarr uses it in a group, but Melissa, she sponsored her first 3 team members by posting on her timeline, just asking if anybody would like to earn an extra income, and I have other interested too. So basically just using the curiosity approach on your timeline makes a massive difference to sponsoring new people off your warm market. And they tend to be the best people to join, the people you've known for a while, because they'll trust you more than somebody you don't know. Now there's nothing wrong with adverts, because that works as well. But going back to when I joined 25 years ago and there was no Facebook, first thing I did was actually went through everybody in my address book. But if I was doing it again today, the first thing I'd do was post it on my Facebook timeline. So for all the new people watching this, or if you've never done it before, just go on your Facebook timeline and either post that little thing that I've posted there. Just curious, does any of my Facebook friends know of anybody who would be interested in earning extra income or more, posting exciting products on Facebook? Facebook message me for details. So watch that and watch the leads fly in when you do that. So don't give it away in the comments. Just when people ask, say just messages, because you want to be messaging back and forward, and just keep it on messaging. And you'll sponsor loads of people like Melissa's done. So well done to her. So that is the massive tip for this week, is how to sponsor into your warm market. So make sure you say hi in the comments here when we're sort of finished. Tag some team or new team members, especially in this post, so they have a read of it and they know what to do. Because this is so powerful of getting actually people started in this business. And the more excitement new people have, the better, and the faster their businesses are actually going to grow. And it's going to see some major growth this year by using this trick, apart from all the others what we'll teach at workshops. So this is important from this week, to make sure your new people are posting that on the timeline, that they're going to get that results. And then when you get the results and the leads coming in, come back to this post and then put your comments, how many leads you've got, how many interested, how many signed up. Because this opportunity is just getting better and better and better. So it's quite a short one. I don't think I missed anything out. That was a view of last week of Nikki Kaywood, how she starts new people off, so it's worth having a watch of that. So the 2 important things really for this week is the sponsoring on your own timeline. It's very powerful to get people new people to join. And also, this is something that every week every day you're learning something new. Find out about this soundcloud.com, where you can download all the stuff for free, because people love to get training for free, even though you can get it sort of virtually it's peanuts for signing up for Audible with the free trial. You cannot beat free. So the more that information is shared into your team, it's working on the 6 inches between your ears. It's what your attitude that makes a difference, and that's what you learn in this business. So that's the figures for this week. It's going to be a fantastic week next week. I know it's going to just explode with the volume. So hope you had a fantastic week. I think it's been half term in the UK. Up in Newcastle. I don't know if it's half term everywhere in the UK. But that's obviously a good time. It's finished now. The people are going to be looking to make some more money for Easter, summer holidays, etc. So there's always circumstances change, and that's why it's so important to actually keep in touch with people. So I'll just go to the top and just make sure I've not missed anything out. That's a Newcastle workshop. There's some meetings coming up and through the week as well that will bump up about that. That's the details of the event. So that's it for this week. Make sure you plug into this next week, and we'll see how the figures have changed in the next week, and see who's moved up the leaderboard. But remember, when you're adding your new people, and I've just spotted another tip that I actually forgot. Last week I actually said up here, in your groups, you've now got the option to write a post to the new people that's actually joined the group. Now, what I didn't know, last week I had about 84 members join the group, and then basically when I went to write the post, you can actually only tag up to a maximum of 50. So if you've got a group where you're building lots of people at the minute, you've got to take advantage of this bit here by welcoming all the new members, but watch when it gets close to 50. So that's going to be pretty close to that by tomorrow. So remember to add the new people to the group when you sponsor them. But as soon as it gets close to 50, what I'm going to do is welcome them so they get used to this group, getting in here and seeing the information and the different tips. So anybody's got anything to share in the different parts of this tonight, just go in the comments, give it a like. Have a fantastic weekend, keep charging, I'll speak to you all soon.